Okay, my friend, I'm very proud of you because you just pitched it. You've done the most incredible part. That is the pitching. That is exciting because you're showcasing your product, your service, and right now we are ready for the next step. So you synchronize with them. You synchronize it with the same frequency. You decided the rules of the game in order to have the odds in your favor. 3, you create a gap from where they are to where they want to be. 4th, you pitch it with the why this makes a lot of sense, how this solution, this process, this program works as a theoretical way. And 3, remember the what, the offer specifically that you're giving them. Now is the time of realigning. This is the phase that I call re, and means recap. Let's bring here our beautiful whiteboard. Is to recap everything that we said, because we said a lot of things and they're confused. Everything is new for them, right? Even if you're being extremely clear, there is a lot of stuff that is a little bit confusing on your mind. So you want to recap, you want to realign, so to put the priority first, the least priority last, right? And the last part is to recommit. So they need to tell you yes to the most important thing that they already said yes in the past. So they need to recommit on the most important things that you both agreed on, right? That's why I call the phase the volume of yes or yeses, right? So what does it mean? Like Mauro, like the volume of yes? What the fuck is this? So the volume of yes means that is a recap phase. So you start after the pitch. You say, hey, my friend, do you have any other question? No, it's all good. Like everything is clear. Okay, good. So would it be okay if we recap a little bit everything that is happening going on? Like I just want to recap before we move forward and I show you the price and everything. Tell them now I want to recap before I show you the prices, because what they're gonna say, otherwise they're gonna say, yeah, but can you tell me how much does it cost? So you in advance say, look, I just want you to recap a little bit because we said a lot of things. I just want to make sure that I understand correctly. I would just want to make sure that I understood correctly, right? Before we move forward to show you the prices and everything, right? Will that be fair? Yes. Will that be fair? Fair enough? Is it cool? Yes. They say yes, and now, so the value means that the commitment of each yes is gonna be from very low to very high, and it's gonna be gradual improvement, right? The first yes is probably about the reason why they arrive here. So you told me that basically you arrive here just because you saw an ad, right? Like it's crazy to me. Is that correct? Like you saw here because you see my face in an ad and you think that was trustworthy? Yes, that's actually what happened. It's a very easy yes. The second yes is a little bit more about their ache and the results and the avatar situation. So you also tell me that you get 3 beautiful kids, 1 wife, and at the moment things are not going extremely well because you're working too much. Is that correct? Unfortunately, yes. Now you start ramping up. You also told me that the main result that you're after is to have at least 5K a month, like 10K a month, whatever, to have work only during the morning, not during the afternoon, and spend all the rest of the afternoon taking care of you, going to the gym, or your wife and your children, and bring them to Disneyland and once a year. Is that correct? Yes, absolutely. I love it. Okay, good. So now, if I understand correctly, this means that I'm making sure that I understood correctly. I'm not asking you to say yes, just let me understand. So if I understand correctly, you also told me that you already knew a little bit that this thing about online was working. You just didn't know how, right? Yes, absolutely. Yes. So as you see, we are increasing the commitment of yeses, because another great book that I want you to read if you want to become better at persuasion is Robert Cialdini. This is like the Bible. It's called Persuasion. And it's like the 7 rules of persuasion. This is a psychologist that decided to debunk and protect you from very aggressive advertising. It was crazy at the beginning. Like he was trying to do the opposite, to protect consumer from the advertising. And he realized that very few consumer care about being protected from persuasion, but instead a lot of marketers, a lot of sales guys will love to understand how to persuade people. So he became the #1 expert in the world about persuasion. This is crazy enough. He wrote another book that is called Persuasion. So basically is what to do even before you arrive to the point where you ask for something in return, right? These are two books that I strongly recommend. And one of the laws of persuasion is the law of commitment. One of the laws of persuasion is the law of commitment. And this means that people will like to stay coherent to what they already said yes in the past. So if you said yes to a campaign of like Donald Trump, I'm just saying right now, and you agree that he was the best candidate for the role, is not very likely that you're gonna just say, no, absolutely, I was completely wrong. Most of the people would like to stay coherent with their identity. This is very important. Write this down. The strongest force in the human experience is the need to stay consistent with their identity. Is the need to stay consistent with their identity. And what this means, to stay consistent with what they think and who they think they are. I think that I am a Republican. I think that I am a Democrat. I think that I am a fan of Barcelona. I think that I am an alpha male. I think that I am a feminist. I think that I am become like, as much as say I am this, it becomes attached to my personality. So first of all, be extremely careful of what you attach the word I am to, because this means that you're defining yourself. And most of this stuff, like who cares about Donald Trump, about Kamala Harris, about all these things are not you. You are a human that is believing that this stuff is the right idea for this moment. I don't go too much into I am for stuff that like I am a fan of Barcelona. Okay, good, but be careful. And the strongest force in the human experience is the need to stay consistent with their identity. And this means that if they already said yes to something in a strong way, it's very likely they will say yes again. So what you need here is a small yes that allows them to increase the chances of saying yes to the second and the third and the fourth. And like a domino, the first domino is very small and the last domino is very big. But what you need is just to pinch and to tap the first domino that is very small. Same thing here. And the second last is about asking them if they think that the e-commerce and going online is the best solution. So if we already said this before. If this program will help them arrive to where they want to go. So this one here is about, let me understand this. Do you think that this program can help you arrive where you want to go, to reach to bring your people to Disneyland, make 10K a month? Do you think that this can be a solution for you? Don't say, you think that this is absolutely one certainty. Don't say that. Say that, do you think that this may be one of the best solutions that you can find in order to arrive where you want to go? Yes. And if they say yes, as they probably will do, you go to the last one, and the last one is good. And let's put like a little bit the financial side, because we're gonna see in a moment. If you think that the money is good, you like the offer, you like the financial side of things, right? Let's say, do you think that is something that you will move forward now, immediately? Ask them in a curious tone, and they will say very likely yes. Now what does it mean is that they already say a huge yes. They say, oh shit, I really think that this is something, man. I really think that this is a big thing. So what does it mean? Means that now they're ready to go. And if you ask them at the beginning this question, this one here, the chances of them saying, yeah, sure, of course, is gonna be so high. So what we did here is to recap the most important things so they remember, is to realign what are the most important things, so from the first to the end. And the third part is to recommit, because recommitting here allows them to make sure that they have enough certainty that they took the right decision. They already said 5, 6 yeses, yes, 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 yes. And guess what? When you say a lot of yeses, it's very likely that you say another yes. And the part that is gonna come right now is the biggest yes of all. Which one is it? Is the offer, is the proposal, is the ask for a close, is the price reveal. So master this part, because this for you is another thermometer. A thermometer, again, is a moment in the call where you realize how much they are sold. You can see here in the last slide. On you, the product, and the company. So you know where they are in terms of you, the product, and the company. You have enough time to adjust before you go to the pitch. Because once you go to the pitch, things are different. So it's better to arrive as much prepared as possible with a higher score of 10s or 9 or 7, whatever, to the pitch. So this part is all. This is gonna take like 90 seconds, 2 minutes, no more than that. And the tonality needs to be of me being very curious. Use a very curious tone. Like you want to understand if this is right, or curious. If you is true or not. So like, is that so? Let me understand. Is that true that you want to do this? Yes, absolutely. Okay, and if I understand correctly, because maybe I'm not, I'm confused. You also said to me that you want to do blah blah blah. Is that correct? Yes. Oh, okay, good. So use this tonality. Okay. Before you close, you ask the last question. There is anything else that you would like to know before we move forward to the financial? No, it's good. Okay, good, perfect. Or maybe they have another question. And now you have the last, the sixth part, that is the part where we ask for the value and reveal the price. We're gonna see in a moment.